It's Saturday, 6th April today, at the time that I'm recording this YouTube video, and I woke up today. I woke up thinking, I have my exams starting 7th May. These are important exams for me. They give me my UCAS predictor that I'll use to apply to university. And I woke up thinking, damn, the first week of Easter holidays has already gone by and I have not been working hard enough. I've not been doing the things that I said I would at the beginning of the holiday. I've been slacking. I've been procrastinating. How am I going to stop procrastinating? How am I going to get past this period of just feeling guilty that I'm not doing enough work? How am I going to start my efficient revision to achieve the high goals that I have set myself this year? Well, I decided to do some research today. I was talking to a friend today and I decided to start doing some research. Why am I slacking? Why am I not working as hard as I want to? And I've come up with the tips that you need to stop procrastinating and start revising. Start revising efficiently. So let's get into it. Now, before we do get into it, you guys need to sub up because I've been checking the YouTube stats. I've been checking the YouTube analytics and a lot of you guys watching my videos are not subscribed. So hit that subscribe button, like the video because it's only going to push me. And there's going to be something for all of you on this channel. There's going to be something useful. So definitely subscribe and stay tuned in. Now let's actually get into it. My first tip would be to identify your distractions. Identify your limitations. What is the thing that's holding you back from starting your revision? From revising continuously, not just revising for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then going back to TikTok scrolling. What is the thing that's stopping you from getting to the capabilities that you want to achieve, the things that you want to do to achieve the top grades in your exams? For me, it was YouTube. Now, for the first week of my Easter holidays, I caught myself watching a lot of Cass and that. I'd start my revision, I'd be revising, whatever, and I'd have my iPad in the corner of my desk just playing Cass and that or the AMP group, whatever, because that's what I find entertaining. That's where I feel like these guys are funny. This is what I want to watch. I don't want to spend my time revising. I want to spend my time watching this YouTube video. So once you've identified this distraction, you need to lock the distraction away. My iPad currently, I've put it into my desk drawer. I'm not going to open my desk drawer until it's time for my break. Until it's time for me to say, I've revised enough where I deserve to watch that YouTube video, where I deserve to take a break. You need to be honest with yourself. You need to have the mindset, the willpower to put your distraction away. Okay? If you're watching this YouTube video, then you've definitely gotten to the point where you're like, I need to make a change. I want to make a change. And that is more than enough willpower to be locking your distractions away and stopping them from preventing you to achieving the exam success that you want. Now, my second tip is to find a good study space, a good study environment. Now, I'm sure your school has had assemblies on this. They've had talks where it's like, oh, you need to find a good study environment. But some of the stuff they've told you is a lie. I'll be honest. They've probably said, oh, you shouldn't have your work environment in the same space as your bedroom where you sleep. Come on, I'll be honest, that's bullshit. Like, it's fine. Like, I have my desk here. I have my desk in my room. And I enjoy it here. So I know I'm confined to this room and I have nothing against it because my study space is separate from my bed. You should not be working in bed. Like, I know it's tempting just to be under the blanket or whatever, just going through your flashcards, whatever, but don't have any background noise like music, don't have any background noises like music. I know it's tempting to listen to music while studying, and I do it as well, I'll be honest. it's nice to study with music. It helps me to keep studying. But the point is, if you spend even a fraction of the amount of time you spend with music studying to not studying with music, you're probably going to be more productive. You're going to retain a lot more information. So definitely, if you have a speaker, you have headphones, put that in the drawer as well, with your iPad, with your phone. You don't need to be listening to music. Now, I understand it's difficult for everyone to find a good study environment. Now, you might have little siblings in your house that are making noises, they're crying, they're fighting, whatever. You might have a mom from a coloured background who's on the phone back home, and you know how it is when moms are on the phone back home. Like, it's impossible to stop them. It's impossible to stop their voices echo around the house. But the point is, not everyone has a good study space in their house. So go to your local library. But I recommend don't go in a group. Like, study groups, they're not gonna help, especially if they're your close friends. If you're gonna go to the library, then go in a group of 2 or 3 maximum. Because if there's many of you, you're just gonna talk, you're gonna be distracting yourself. Go on your own. Like, honestly, if you're happy to go on your own to the library, go on your own. You're probably gonna be a lot more productive. The library is a good, quiet study space and will help you to motivate yourself to study, because everyone around you is doing the same thing. You don't want to be the person in the library that's messing around, that's on their phone, because you'll be worried, oh, they're looking at me, I'm not doing my work, but they're doing work. I want to be like them. You get the point. Now, tip number 3, it's a bit unconventional, but I feel like it definitely works. It definitely helps me. Before I start my revision, I like to watch like a day in the life of a university student, a day in the life of a productive student, whatever. Because I watch it and I feel like I want this to be me. I want to be working like this. So when I start my revision, I'm happy to start my revision. I'm not procrastinating. I'm like, yeah, I do want to start. I feel motivated because I want to be like that person I just watched on YouTube. Now, my tip number 4 is to take regular breaks. When I used to study growing up, I always used to do like long periods of revision, like 4 or 5 hours just like in one go. And I know that sounds crazy, but I've come to realize, like, yeah, you might do 4 or 5 hours, but then after the 4 or 5 hours, you take that break. You're not going to feel motivated to go back to studying. You've done the 4 or 5 hours. That's a decent amount of revision. But after that, you can't go back to studying. You're procrastinating again. So it's like, do 45 minutes, do an hour, take a 15-minute break. And then you can go back to it. You feel happy to go back. Do another hour, 15 minutes. Use the Pomodoro technique I've talked about in the previous video. Do your 25 minutes of work, 5-minute break. 25 minutes of work, 5-minute break. Now, my tip number 5 is to create a to-do list. Create a list of the things that you want to do today. The list of the things that you want to do this week. Don't go further than a week, because there's no point like that. You've got time. You can do it every week. And this way you're holding yourself accountable. You're holding yourself guilty if you're not completing these tasks. Go through the list, go through the to-do list and go task by task by task. This way you're breaking down your revision process into smaller pieces. This is what I like to do. This is what I'm going to do right after this YouTube video when I start my revision officially for the second week of the Easter holidays. Your exams are approaching a lot quicker than you think. We've already gone past the first week of the Easter holidays, and now we're about to start the second week. Soon you'll be starting school again. 2 weeks, 3 weeks until your exams. They're going to go by quickly. So make sure that you're working hard. Make sure that you're working to the best possibility that you can. Don't aim for anywhere that's not the top. The closer you aim to the top, the better you're going to do for your exam. Make your parents proud. Make your family proud. Make your friends proud. Make me proud. I'd be so happy to know that my viewers are doing well in their GCSEs, their A-levels, their university exams, whatever it is that you're saying. I want you to ask yourself right now, have I been working hard enough? And for the majority of you, the answer is going to be no. I haven't been working to the extent that I could be working. I can work a lot harder and I'm capable of doing a lot more than I am. Push yourself past your limits. This is the final stretch. Think about the times after your exams. Think about how good your summer's going to be after your exams. Think about the things that you're going to do. Push yourself. Just keep pushing yourself. Now is not the time to procrastinate. You don't have time to procrastinate. I wish you all good luck for your exams, good luck for your preparations, and don't stop working hard. Keep grinding.